Coronavirus hospitalizations in Maryland dropped for the 15th consecutive day as the state passes 60,000 infections. Hello again, everyone. I'm Tim Williams.
And I'm Lynn Bowie.
In a little over 24 hours, more of Maryland will begin to reopen, including indoor dining at many restaurants at 50% capacity. The governor made the announcement yesterday, but not every region is ready to take those steps.
WJZ is live. Avajoy Burnett breaks down what you'll be able to do starting tomorrow. Avajoy.
Hi, good afternoon, guys. Well, indoor dining at 50%, that's what a lot of restaurant owners have been waiting for. But what you're able to do will depend on where you live. After weeks of lockdowns, Maryland is getting ready to take a big step. Starting Friday afternoon, indoor dining will be allowed at 50% capacity. The governor says it's all because the state's numbers are looking good.
Our numbers have been dropping like a rock.
Starting next week, Friday, the 19th, indoor gyms will also be allowed to reopen, limited to 50%. Malls, arcades, and casinos are also in that timeline. So far, Cecil, Harford, and Howard counties have chosen to follow the governor's lead.
We've made the decision to continue to align with the governor's reopening plan as he announced this evening.
Maryland now has more than 60,000 coronavirus cases and 2,750 people have died. Hospitalizations have declined for more than 2 weeks. But as the state continues to reopen, some jurisdictions like Baltimore City are still following strict closure guidelines. Both the governor and business owners want that to change.
I think it's absolutely absurd that there are thousands of people gathering in the streets and yet a small business in Baltimore can't open their doors. And I think Jack Young should let those small retail shops open. They should have been open a long time ago.
Well, right now we are in contact with Baltimore City to see if they have any plans to make announcements about lifting some of those restrictions. As for Baltimore County, we're expected to hear back from them later today. Live at noon, Avajoy Burnett for WJZ.
New unemployment numbers out today show another 1.5 million Americans filed claims. That plus a spike in coronavirus cases in some states that are reopening sent stocks plummeting. The Dow Jones down now more than 1,100 points. Here in Maryland, more than 53,000 people filed for unemployment last week. That's about 10,000 more claims than the week before. But nationally, initial jobless claims have been falling consistently since peaking at 6.9 million the last week of March.
Maryland Attorney General Brian Frosh announces the creation of a new coronavirus access to justice task force. The launch is in partnership with the Maryland Access to Justice Commission. The task force will aim to bring together leaders with expertise in a variety of areas, including health, disaster recovery, business, housing, and others. Many Marylanders are struggling with unemployment, meaning they can't afford groceries or are being threatened with eviction.
Pandemic has exposed and exacerbated the fault lines of inequality and need that permeate our state and our country. You don't get to a place like this unless there are problems with the legal system.